Oh my God, you don't believe in Jesus? I'm going to have to unfollow you. Okay, that's okay. You can unfollow me. Listen, I'm a pastor. I just happen to tell the truth. All right? Jesus is a story. It's a repeat story. It's a story that's been going on for thousands and thousands of years. The word Christ means anointed. We're talking about anointing. Anointing what? What do you think they're talking about anointing? Because it goes back to making babies. That's what they're talking about. That's the word Christ. The word Christ goes back to the word Christos. Christos. Christos was a god before Christ, thousands of years before Christ, that was born of a virgin, died on a cross. Father was a carpenter. His father was out paying taxes when he was being condemned. All the same exact story, literally. So when people tell me, I'm going to unfollow you because you don't believe in Jesus, I tried to believe in Jesus for 39 years. I did a lot of research. I became a pastor. I dedicated my life to learning. And what I learned was that it's a story. So unfortunately, we have been deceived. So if you want to unfollow me for being honest, then that's on you. That's okay. The effect that the truth has on people is just that. You're going to hate to hear it. It's the same. Jordan Maxwell talks about this. Truth is like light. And if someone's dead asleep and you turn the light on and they're not ready for it, it's going to hurt their eyes and they're going to hate it. I don't want the light. Turn the light off. Same exact thing. Because you have been deceived. You believe something that's not true. And now any other information, whether it's true or not, you're going to repel it and hate it, not want to hear it. And that's a natural reaction. But my advice to you is do research. Understand and learn that even Josephus, who is pretty much the only person ever in history to record Jesus Christ's life, he wrote about 1.5 sentences on him. That he was a man, that he died. That's about it. So when you see this and you realize, wait a minute, nobody has ever written about this man until all of a sudden the King James Bible comes along. So what's happening here? And then you find out that even expert people that have studied this and experts that have actually taken a look at Josephus's writing on Jesus realized it was probably forged and written after he passed away. So it's not real anyway. So he didn't even write anything about Jesus. So there is no historical record of Jesus. So please stop. The evidence is overwhelming that there were over 25 Jesuses. Same story, same name, same life, same exact thing from all over the world. So we're not talking about a man named Jesus here. I understand this now. And if you don't get that yet, that's okay. It takes research. You have to do research and you have to humble yourself because what we were told is a lie. So you have to humble yourself in a way that, like, what I mean by that is say, like, wow, everything I've ever been taught is bullshit. Okay. You have to accept that. It's hard to accept that. But when you relearn, there are plenty of ways to relearn. Number one, relearn about old civilizations. Understand that every single civilization, they all believed in Jesus thousands of years before Jesus existed, because it's a metaphor for the sun. They're talking about the sun in the sky. The Bible is a book talking about the sun going through all of the constellations. It's a book about the sky, and people still aren't putting it together. But you got to do your homework, okay? You got to do your homework. I teach classes that are hours long on this, on how Scorpio is actually Judas and the kiss of death. It's the kiss of death. It never says in the Bible that Judas was betraying Jesus. It says he was identifying him. And in ancient history, men don't identify each other by kissing them. So he was identifying him. It's a sign. This is all symbolism. It's symbolism. Judas was the scorpion, because in the ancient world, a scorpion, when it stung you, it leaves lip marks from the stingers. And it was called the kiss of death. The Italians stole that and dubbed it. It's used all over the place. It's symbolism. Understand the symbolism. So it mind boggles me when people, oh, you don't believe it, Jesus. You don't believe that a man died and he was resurrected and he's the son of God. If you don't believe in that, oh my God, you're going to burn in hell. I feel bad that you feel that way. I really, truly do, because you are so trapped. Your mind is so incredibly trapped in not real, unreal nonsense. It's sad. Learn the truth. Learn the fact that the Bible is 100% a true book, but you're reading it wrong. Understand that. Understand that we don't live on a spinning ball through outer space endlessly. That's impossible and ridiculous for the hundreds, thousands of reasons why. I just wrote a 200-something page book on all the reasons why it's insane to believe that. But, you know, this is what I believe. If you want to unfollow me because I don't believe you need to believe in a magical man in order to go to heaven, then okay, that's okay. I feel bad that you seriously believe that, because I believed that for a long time and it did nothing for me. Nothing. My life has been a hell of a lot better since I stopped believing that. And the only reason I stopped believing that was because I learned that it's not true. But, you know, again, my opinion based on my information, my research. You can see a lot of the stuff I'm talking about at my website right here. I love you all.